Hey everybody, so I'm doing a voiceover real quick. Just want to put out a reminder for you guys to subscribe and also leave a comment if you have any questions that are Imvu related and you'd like me to do a video on them. I will do so, and I will probably do a bunch of them in one video so that it's not too, all over the place. Today's going to be a follow-up video to my last video on how to apply and use and manipulate, whatever you want to call it, Babyhair meshes within the Imvu platform. I have this image on the screen real quick because I just want to announce that Pookie and I, for our collab with the files, we are having a 200k giveaway. It closes on March the 14th. Ignore the 02, it's supposed to be 03. I was very tired. Okay. So if you guys would like to enter, there's always that. First place prize 100k, second place 50k, and third and I guess fourth would be 25k because there will be two giveaways of 25k. Now that that's out the way, let's get started. So I'm going to be using my own derivable today, just for the sake of time and whatnot. I don't want to be sitting here for hours. Oh, I already had it open. Wow. I don't want to be sitting here for a very long time trying to find a derivable, so we're just going to use this guy, just because it's convenient to me.
And you know what? Shameless plug, okay?
Anyway, so as you guys can see, I already have a Babyhair applied to this, because this is the one I chose to put on the derivable. So I will show you guys how to change that, because I know some people do have problems with when derivables have pre-made Babyhair, they don't know what to do and stuff like that. So I'm going to show you guys how to do that. So right now, all you got to do is, you see right here, this is where the actual Babyhair mesh is. So what you want to do, you want to apply a black texture to the opacity map. It's just like designing clothes. So if you design clothes, you need an opacity map to have the outline of whatever you're making, be it a dress or what have you.
Take off this jacket real quick.
Okay. So we're going to remove this texture right here because it's not needed. So let's do that. Let's click edit, and then I'm going to find it within my files here. So once you have your black texture applied, you want to also unclick use blending, because if you don't do that, when you apply a new mesh on top of it, it will clash. Like, they will get all glitchy, and you'll have a bunch of problems and you'll have to restart. So just remove that from now. And also, you do not want to click apply changes too often, because when you do that, every single time you click apply changes, it reloads the hair mesh, and it'll cause you to have problems. So it's best to do this step especially in one go. So now that I've changed the original Babyhair that came with the mesh, I made it black so that it won't show up no longer. It will no longer show up. So now I'm going to click add up here, this gray button right here, and you're going to type in, well, I had 65 for this mesh already. In this case, I'm going to use 66. I normally use 65 because a lot of people are saying to use lower numbers like 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. The reason why I don't do that is because most meshers, when they create clothing meshes, they usually use lower numbers most times, and I don't want them to clash or glitch with anything else that you may have on. So 65, in my opinion, is the best number to use. So I'm going to use that. Well, I'm going to use 66 because I've already used 65, sadly. So let's do that. And then, like I said, do not click apply changes every time or you will have problems. So let's do this all in one go. So now that you have your mesh number 66, you want to click add XMF right here. Then you want to find, it's going to take me a minute because I have to go through my whole hard drive. Okay, so you want to find your mesh. The one I'm going to be using today is the collab one, the files X Pookie mesh. So we're going to use that. And as you can see, once you open it, it opens a brand new window. So what you want to do is click on this window in the materials tab. And once you've done that, you want to apply your opacity map first, because if you don't, you'll probably get confused on which box to put which. And then sometimes, like Imvu will do this weird trippy thing where like it puts a texture in more than one place and it changes it every time, and it will mix you up, and it's the worst, the absolute worst. So I'm going to apply the opacity now.
What am I feeling like using today? Let's use Mari, because she's my favorite. Why not?
For here, you apply your texture. Your texture will most times be a flat color. For other hairstyles, like when you add a part, I could show you how to add like a shine to make it all flow together as well. So we're going to focus on this for now. I'm going to put a flat color, which would be black because the hair is black. So I'm going to apply texture here. Then we're going to click use blending. This is key. If you do not click this, this is what you will end up with. As you can see, it's all glitchy, and then I get this message a lot. Why aren't the baby hairs working? They're not smooth like yours. I don't understand what's going on. And I'm just like, guys, you just gotta click use blending. That's really all it is. So click use blending, and then apply changes.
And there you go. You got some swoopity swoop baby hairs. You know what I mean?
So now I will show you the other two techniques on how to style your baby hair according to the hairstyle. So for this one, for example, because the roots are already dark, because the hair is up, it looks fine just like this. Like it blends well, it meshes together with the avatar, everything like that. So right now I'm going to go ahead and find a mesh that is parted in the middle and straight so that I can show you guys how to customize that for yourselves as well. Okay guys, we are back. This is a hair mesh by the dev named Psalm. I will show you the exact mesh I'm using. This one is called Angel. So as you can see, it is parted dead in the middle. So I'm going to show you guys how to make your baby hair blend along with the hairstyle. So what you first want to do is look for the baby hair that comes with the mesh. So in this case, it's the typical base model that Imvu uses. Just want to put black there. So edit, put your black texture in, use blending. And then, like I said, you want to do all this in the same step because it saves time, number one, but it also will help you have the best outcome so that you don't have any glitches or what have you. So let's do that. Add, same numbers, 65. Then you want to add XMF. Give me one moment to find this. Probably going to black out the screen just so everything I have going on isn't like out there. So for this one, for kicks and giggles, I'll try using Doja. Let's see if Doja will look good with it. So as you can see, I have my opacity and the opacity section. I have my texture, which is just straight black right now. In the other section, I'm about to click use blending and then apply changes. Perfect. So now what we have, actually I'm going to use Mari because it'll be better for the demo, because Doja's a little too curly. I don't want to make it too complex. Okay, so we got Mari in there. Now I'm just going to add my black texture, my signature black texture that I always use. And as you guys can see, after I've hit apply changes, the hair looks like it's kind of sitting on top of the baby hair. Like for example, if you wear a wig, it's basically like you slapped on your lace on top of your actual baby hair that's showing on the front, and it don't look right. So I'm about to show you guys how to make it look right. So you want to open Photoshop.
Does anybody else's Photoshop take a minute to load, or is it just mine? I always wonder.
Okay, so now that you have your texture and your baby hair open, what you want to do is you want to take your texture, add it to the baby hair, and then what you want to do now is I'm going to turn this sideways. So I'm going to free transform it, and angle, we're going to go to 90, enter, and then let's just up the opacity a little bit so I can see a little better, and then move it into place, and then you want to align it with the baby hair. So according to this, I think this baby hair is kind of lopsided too. I have to fix that. Okay, that's more even now. Sorry guys, I had to go through and fix that because it was lopsided for me. I don't know why. So once you have your baby hair here, you want to take your texture that you turn sideways, and you want to line it up perfectly to the edges. So For example, in this one, I need to line it up right here where the curve is, right beside the middle part. So what I will do is I will transform, and then warp, and then you can bend it so that it fits.
Get this beat untagged for free at freebeats.io.
I think we're gonna use the left side because I'm not liking the right side that much, but we'll see. So you want to just take this, flip it over to the other side. And then what you want to do is just apply black underneath it. Let's merge these real quick. And now, just to blend it a little more, we're just going to take our eraser.
Get this beat
Move this real quick, just so you can see. So now, let's test it out. Actually, before we do that, because it looks a little light, I'm just going to go to layer adjustments. I'm going to make it a little bit darker, just so it's not too noticeable. So file, save as, I'm going to save it here, just so it's easy to recover. So your little edit texture place here, you want to, and it's almost there, but not 100% yet, so let's fix that.
Rewind the track, yeah.
Oops, wrong one. See, that happens to me all the time. Mari. And as you can see, it has that more realistic shine now to it, so that it looks like the hair is just like, you know, sitting right where it needs to be. So now for the final part, for the most realistic outcome when doing baby hair or hair in general in Imvu, the part. As you can see, there's no part in the middle. This is a middle part hair, so we need to add the part. So to do that, you just want to open your texture, zoom all the way in there, and then now all you got to do is take a color that you could just what I did before was I would take a picture of my avatar, for example. So let's print screen. Okay, my mouse cursor was over it, so there we go. Print screen, save as, and then save it wherever you're gonna save it. Oops, I pressed the wrong button. Hopefully that doesn't open. Anyways, you want to open it, so go to picture, and then I'm just going to take the eyedropper tool and grab that color. And then all you gotta do now is make a square. Like that. And just keep going. And then move it over. Move it up, down, different lengths, because no part is perfect. So I'll do it like that, merge these layers, and then continue that all the way across. So now, once you've got this as your part, all you gotta do is go to filter, then blur, then motion blur, and just blur, it till you get a decent enough part. It doesn't have to be perfect at all. It doesn't have to be perfect whatsoever. So there's your part. Like I said, I'm not doing detailed descriptions on how to achieve, like, you know, the absolute best outcome, but I'm just doing, you know, quick things so that you guys can do this on your own. So that's the easiest way to make a very quick part. So now you just take this, your part, what did I name it as? Oh, okay. You want to take your part and just add it to your texture and then put it in Imvu. And now we have a part. Y'all see that? Got our part for our hair now. So all we gotta do now, after doing that, we gotta draw the part onto the actual baby hair itself. So, we're gonna open back to Photoshop, go back to our baby hair. We're gonna delete all of this. So now that you're back to your baby hair, what you wanna do is just take a black color. And now what we're gonna do, we're gonna just take a very small brush. Let's go with like size 2 because as you guys can see, we didn't make the part very thick. I don't really like thick parts because I don't think they look realistic. So now all we gotta do is draw a line. I'm doing this with my mouse, so it's not gonna be that perfect. Normally I use my tablet, but it's okay. It looks like it's all the way over here a bit, so we're going to do that. I'm going to blend it a little more. Okay guys, so I'm back now. We blended a little more, so let's see how this looks. I'm going to save this in this folder, just for kicks and giggles for the purpose of the video. So now we're going to test it. Hopefully it lines up right. Ooh, a little lopsided. At least now you have your line though, so all you gotta do is take it and then retransform it. Like I said, these are just quick fixes so that you can achieve the best outcome in the easiest way possible. Perfect. So now you got a part, and now you got a nice ass hairstyle, like ready. Absolutely just ready for the shop. So as you guys can see, it looks realistic, it flows, it looks great in my opinion. Hey guys, it's voiceover me again. Just want to say thank you so much for watching. Thank you guys so much for the critiques on my last video. I know that my audio quality wasn't the best. Hopefully it's a lot better this time. And also, do make sure that you subscribe, leave your comments down below if you have any questions or concerns or anything. And also, please, 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 please do remember to enter our giveaway on Instagram. It is a 200k total giveaway. First place is 100k, second place is 50k, third and fourth, 25k. Thanks guys.